Well, good evening. This will be a short video, very short. Um, Basically, something new is occurring at 75 colleges across the United States. That something new is a new position. It's almost like a dean of students kind of thing, but like a officer dean of students. You know, someone who's interacting with the students, like a liaison between the university and the students in a way that gives the university insurance and the students assurance. And this position that this person will hold is called Chief Diversity Officers. They are there to not train, but basically to give presentations and courses and pamphlets and information to people on how to recognize when they are doing things that may trigger someone or cause someone extreme distress, insecurities, or what have you. And of course, it includes your standard microaggressions, a new one I've never heard of called environmental microaggression, and another one I've never heard of, microinvalidation. Just to give a little review on microaggression is saying things that may sound a little off at first, or it can even be a reaction to something. It can even be nonverbal, such as they say, an old white woman clutching her purse when a black man walks to an elevator, that type of thing, or being surprised to learn that someone's gay. Apparently, that's a microaggression, because you shouldn't be surprised that someone's gay. I don't know. Or asking someone, "What's your race?" or those kind of things. That's microaggression. It's something you shouldn't be asking, essentially. You shouldn't have to ever want to inquire about another person's race or anything. Environmental microaggressions. Environmental microaggressions, well, there was an example given of what that is, and it's when a, quote, person of color walks into a room to see all white professors on the wall. I guess it's supposed to represent non-representation, because apparently people of all races and sexes and what have you have to be represented everywhere, every space they walk into. Because clearly, if microaggression is problematic, then if environmental microaggression is problematic, then apparently they should just throw up a random picture of an Asian and a woman and a black on the wall, so that everyone who walks into the room basically will feel validated, even if it's not true. Just put a slop job collage of professors of all colors and races, even if they've never been there. Just make some names up. Microinvalidation. Microinvalidation is, well, there is a quote for that one too, an example, a very good example to sum it up, actually. The quote is, "Everyone can succeed in this society if they work hard enough." Let me say that again. Everyone can succeed in this society if they work hard enough. Apparently, that's invalidating people's experiences in terms of working hard. Like, I guess it kind of goes into that whole glass ceiling thing, where women can't be CEOs because there's this glass ceiling that's just stopping them from, I guess, starting their own businesses and literally being their own CEOs. Like, I would understand, like, why would you be the vice president of, like, Procter and Gamble and not save up money to start some kind of subsidiary or something similar to Procter and Gamble or something? I mean, you have all this business experience in the world, but you still want to work under someone else just because you want to be president of that company. Like, it's never about working hard to be a garbage man or bus driver or gardener or undertaker. It's always something prestigious, clean, that doesn't require physical work. Or maybe it does sometimes. There's about actors and actresses and their pay gaps and how that was leaked, and how certain actresses were making way below their constituents who were males. But it's only glamorized positions that are part of the glass ceiling, not things people generally won't do. And well, not that they won't do, but jobs that are generally slop jobs that you generally wouldn't want to see women doing anyway. I guess. I don't know. I don't really know what that's supposed to mean. But yeah, Chief Diversity Officers. Look it up. You may be going to a college with that. You may have to sit through a presentation of that. You have to learn all types of crappy crap. I don't know. Just learning a mess of basically just speak when you're spoken to type stuff, or as Rutgers put it, speak only when necessary. No more candid conversations. Just talk to people when they want to talk to you, and ask them if they want to be addressed as he, or well, he, her, him, Shem, Z, Zer, I don't know, whatever those crazy pronouns are these days. Just a very interesting turn of events. Not much, backlash against it. But until there's like a rising tide, then that would be really good. Well, until then.